Hey Liz, here I am.
Hello everybody! Today we will talk about the girl group n.CH, which debuted in 2018. After multiple lineup changes and declining success, their company decided to take drastic measures to increase their popularity by producing a mockumentary about their own group. We'll take a look at their career and the company's role in the success of n.CH. n.CH Entertainment was founded in March of 2017 by a former CEO of an SM Entertainment subsidiary. The company is home to girl group n.CH and used to manage the 10-member boy group TO1, which later left the company. The group was announced as a 9-member piece, consisting of Olola, Sebom, Lu, Chebin, Gaga, Halu, Yuche, Sunshine, and Yolme. However, Yolme decided to leave the group very shortly before their official debut. She now works as a vocal coach and shared in private that she did not want to be an idol. n.CH officially debuted in August of 2018 with their first single album, Girls and Flowers. The album went on to sell only over 1,000 physical copies, while the music video was able to surpass 2 million views on their official YouTube channel. Both tracks on the album originally featured former member Yolme, but were re-recorded while the music video was restructured to not have any solo shots of her. At the end of the month, n.CH won the Rookie Award at the Soribada 2018 K-Music Awards. In October of 2018, n.CH Entertainment announced the addition of a new member to n.CH only a few months after debut. With the addition of member Loha, n.CH was a 9-member group once again. In November that same year, n.CH returned with their second single album, Some and Love, including the title track Some You'll Be Mine. The album went on to sell 1,100 physical copies, only barely surpassing their debut. The music video has surpassed 5 million combined views as of now. After promotions for Some You'll Be Mine ended, n.CH released a music video for their B-side Dream About You, which accumulated over 1.7 million views as of now. Following the promotions of Dream About You, n.CH went viral for a V-Live they held in February as member Gaga was heard farting. A video clip gained over 1 million views. Even though the small accident was received in a funny way, the matter gained major attention and still pops up today when searching for the group. Member Sohee later revealed in an interview that it embarrasses her and the group. Gaga then went back to China to focus on her studies, resulting in n.CH promoting as 8 members. In June of 2019, it was announced that n.CH would be making a comeback with their first mini-album titled I'm So Pretty. Member Gaga, still being China for her studies, was not taking part in the comeback. Member Lu was also not present during the promotions due to a broken foot. She later revealed that she was healing very slowly due to a severe diet she had to go through right before the comeback. This comeback did significantly better than their previous releases, almost selling 8,000 physical copies. The music video also surpassed 13 million combined views, although some of those views were added through ads. At the end of September, n.CH Entertainment officially denied that missing member Gaga was leaving the group. However, just days later, it was revealed that Gaga had left the group officially and had been replaced by a new addition to n.CH. Member Sohee, the newest addition to the group, used to be a contestant on the popular show Produce 101 and had been part of the group IBI, which consisted of members who didn't make it into the final debut lineup. With her addition, n.CH became a 9-member group once again. A month later, it was revealed that n.CH would be coming back with their second mini-album titled n.CH World Code A, including the title track Oopsie My Bad. Member Aurora was not present for this comeback as she was in China at that time. The album did even better than their previous release and went on to sell over 12,000 physical copies. The music video also surpassed 10 million combined views on YouTube. Later in 2019, it was announced that n.CH would be making their official Japanese debut with a Japanese version of their song I'm So Pretty. The debut was quite well received, even appearing on the Oricon charts. In early 2020, n.CH Entertainment announced that member Aurora was going to compete on the Chinese survival show Youth with You 2 in her homeland China. She was eliminated in episode 10 of the show, however did not return to Korea immediately. During 2020, Aurora continued her activities, including a few drama appearances in China. In May of 2020, n.CH revealed teasers for their upcoming comeback titled n.CH World Code M. n.CH Entertainment also announced that member Aurora was still in China and therefore couldn't participate. Member Loha was also announced to be taking a break because of health reasons. Shortly before the release, it was announced that member Sunshine would also not participate in promotions due to an injury. The single album was released in June, with Girls as their title track. The song and concept also showcased a major departure from their cute and quirky concept and contained horror elements. The original music video was forced to be censored due to its unsettling contents. Therefore, n.CH released an uncensored version of the MV as well. The music video gained over 8 million combined views until today, through various versions. The physical album went on to sell over 7,000 copies, showing a decrease in sales. It was also revealed by the members that n.CH Entertainment requested the members to drastically lose weight before the comeback. Member Yuche, who only turned 18 years old, was asked to lose 10 kilograms in a very short time frame. The members were all visibly tired, and member Sebom even had to sit out the last half of promotions due to her anemia worsening, likely due to the strict diets. She remained on hiatus until the start of 2021. After the promotions for Girls ended, n.CH continued their activities in an online format due to the worsening pandemic situation worldwide. They held multiple online fan meetings over Zoom to meet fans all around the world. In February of 2021, n.CH Entertainment announced the return of Chinese member Aurora to the group. Around that time, both Loha and Sebom also returned. Member Loha would go back on hiatus in April due to a foot fracture. For the first half of 2021, the group did monthly fan calls and held 2 different fan meetings. But fans were again worried when n.CH shared in their reality show that they didn't want to eat because they wanted to have a comeback. Starting in July, member Sunshine officially went on hiatus after she had been missing for a while. Fans believe a certain event that took place on TikTok is to blame. Member Sunshine used to be the most active on social media until she was suddenly attacked by Korean fans of the boy group NCT, who accused her of being a sasaeng. n.CH Entertainment followed it up by banning Sunshine from posting. Sunshine barely appeared on official schedules and had seemingly lost a lot of weight. In August of 2021, fans found a photographer who posted pictures of Sunshine, but denied it was actually her. Some of the content is pretty revealing, and some fans were really uncomfortable as Sunshine was barely an adult by that time. It was later confirmed that Sunshine was the one in the pictures and that it was personal work. Member Lu also revealed at their 3rd anniversary event that she was very concerned for Sunshine and that it upset her seeing her lose that much weight. Sunshine has been missing ever since and there are no updates on her. After a while, there were no news about member Sunshine or Loha, and fans began to use the hashtag #WhereIsN.CH to ask the company about updates. The company then held an unscheduled damage control V-Live at 10 PM Korean Standard Time. Starting off 2022, n.CH posted a black picture on their Instagram titled "n.CH, you can't go down like this." Fans believed it was hacking, however days later it was revealed that it was actually the title of a new documentary series. Days later, their 4-part documentary started airing on YouTube. The first episode gained over 500,000 views since its release. However, the show initially did upset a lot of fans due to its provocative title and contents. There were also certain ageist comments made towards 26-year-old member Sohee that drew negative attention as well. The documentary follows n.CH during their comeback preparation process and declares the comeback to be made by the members of n.CH themselves. It was later revealed that the entire show was scripted. Fans and members of the group alike felt frustrated with the overall message that n.CH were a failed group. Weeks later, when teasers for their comeback dropped, the group was immediately called out for their excessive use of cultural appropriation and blatant mocking of South Asian and African culture. Further interviews with the group brought to light even more unsettling details. Rica Rica, the title and catchphrase of their newest single, stands for the word Africa. Zaoli dance moves in the choreography were used to create an exotic concept, and multiple cultural elements were used as trendy makeup and hair accessories. Fans of the group were shocked and immediately started to message n.CH Entertainment to apologize and stop promotions of the offensive single. However, the company stayed silent and watched as their group became a hot topic for the worst reasons possible. Member Sunshine also didn't participate in the comeback due to her not being back from hiatus. It was only later revealed that the members themselves had no role in the production, styling, or choreography of their comeback, despite the comments shared in the documentary beforehand. It was revealed that n.CH Entertainment had not listened to the members' suggestions for the comeback and produced it without their say, while also stating that the members themselves came up with everything. The members itself did disrespect the cultures by laughing about certain elements or doing a war crime during the documentary. However, the producing and planning of the comeback itself was completely up to n.CH Entertainment. When being asked by fans to apologize for the matter, the members themselves made clear that they cannot speak on it freely. Even multiple apologies by the members themselves didn't help, as the harm was already done. The comeback was mostly sabotaged by international fans and therefore did not have any major achievements. The music video did gain over 1 million views as of today. However, the like to dislike ratio is very apparent. It seems that a lot of people are disappointed in n.CH and are unwilling to keep their support up. Major support sites have also boycotted the comeback. Interestingly, the song and dance are currently going viral in South Korea, with videos receiving millions of views. This comes 3 months after the initial release of the single. When looking at their past career, it is very clear that n.CH Entertainment has made multiple mistakes and has been frequently mistreating the members of n.CH. n.CH has never had one comeback with the same lineup as the other. Every time they release or promote something, somebody is missing. Most of the time, fans get to know about it right before the start of promotions, or there is no information about the members at all. This creates a certain instability that harms the image of the group. The health of the members has always been the reason for the members going on hiatus. However, there are far too many health issues surrounding the members for it to be normal. The members have suffered multiple major injuries during their career, and 6 of the members have been on hiatus since their debut 3 years ago. These health issues are extremely concerning, and n.CH Entertainment has not properly explained or communicated these issues. The members have shared multiple times that their agency pressures them to go on extreme diets that have major health effects on them. Broken bones not healing properly, tiredness, and long-lasting health issues are just some effects that these dangerous practices have. Losing 10 kilograms in a short amount of time for a comeback is far from anything a company should be able to have you do. There have been multiple occasions where the members have shared that they are not allowed to speak on matters freely. Member Lu has also posted something to their fan cafe about her worries with n.CH Entertainment in mid-2021, but no fan was able to read the post as it was deleted quickly. The members have found other ways around this by liking comments, but it just goes to show that the company has no trust in them as artists. With 6 members who were or still are on hiatus, it is expected that n.CH Entertainment at least updates about the members regularly. However, there are barely to no updates on the members that are currently on hiatus. This is especially worrisome as n.CH Entertainment has been lying to fans by claiming Gaga was not leaving the group, only to announce her departure days later. With members going on hiatus for months on end, fans are constantly worried and can't gain any relief through the company's efforts. The entire scripted documentary in early 2022 was a major step in the wrong direction on n.CH Entertainment's side. Producing a show claiming your own group is failing and then releasing a highly offensive and insensitive song just to falsely claim it was the members' work is unbelievably cruel. The show majorly harmed their reputation, and so did the song that followed, especially among international fans. n.CH has had a long hiatus, lasting from mid-2020 to the beginning of 2022 as a group. n.CH did have events during that time, but with no new releases, more and more fans leave the fandom and stop their support for the group. It was believed that n.CH Entertainment had been in a troublesome financial situation due to the pandemic and their dispute with CGE&M surrounding the boy group TO1. The 10-member boy group enjoyed success during their debut, while being managed by CGE&M and n.CH Entertainment respectively, but was later moved to Wake One Entertainment, a subsidiary of CGE&M. Later, CGE&M terminated all contracts with n.CH Entertainment. A lot about this case still hasn't been revealed, but it is believed that the departure of 201 had major financial effects on the company and therefore n.CH Entertainment couldn't fund a comeback for n.CH. However, in 2021, n.CH Entertainment announced its plan to debut an entirely new group, proving that they indeed have financial resources but aren't willing to give them to their only active group n.CH. Personally, I do believe that all the members of n.CH deserve a better company. I have big respect for them for keeping up their image and spreading positivity for the fans when in fact their company mistreats them regularly. I really hope that n.CH Entertainment starts improving in every aspect, including the treatment of their own artists and communication with the fans. Being a fan of n.CH has been made really worrisome and frustrating due to the company's incompetence. The girls deserve to be treated with respect and to be promoted as the talented artists that they are. Thank you for watching.